is a simple one. Jamaican people are hungry. Our people are hungry. And when people are hungry, they don't care. Tanya Stevens said it, She said, even the richest man will have to learn to take a stand when them realize, say, them not safe in a mansion. For it's a tough thing to know, so you're not really secured when the problem of the poor come kick down your door. And she explained in the first part of her song what she's talking about. She said, listen, providing no jobs and telling us of the crime is like beating a child and telling them not to cry. With all the highways you have built and go through, you never build a little avenue for the youth them earn a buck. That's why things are run amok. And if the youth them not earn a buck, then gonna go bust. Tell me what? She said, come and know you may have to finish this for me. But she said, if the youth not earn a buck, gonna bust. And none of us really want that to happen. But that's really what's happening. Gonna bust and gonna go continue bust. Why? Because this Labour government is declaring to Jamaica that they are making money. And that's not lie. That's not a lie. The country is making money. The question is, whose pocket is the money going in? Who is making the money? In fact, I hear somebody say Labour right, and you're wrong. Because not even Labour right now make money. Unless you are the rich Labour right. Or you're in Parliament. Where under this government, I stand in a supermarket. I stand in a supermarket in Orcharius, push my trolley, my shopping cart to the cashier. And there was a young lady in front of me. And I know this was a Labour right young lady. Because of somebody I know for myself. And the young lady went shopping and she never had a shopping cart. She went shopping in the supermarket, one of the cheapest supermarkets in Jamaica, and she never had a shopping basket. She had 6 items in her hand, 3 on her arm and 2 in her hands. And she went in front of me, and she took the 2 items in her hand and she put it to the cashier and said, tell me how much that come up to. And when the cashier crunched the number and tell her, she counted out a couple $100 and give it to the cashier. Then she take 3 more from under her and said, tell me how much that come to. And when the cashier told her, she put back 2. She couldn't afford to pay for it. She was paying for the items one by one. A Labour right. So not even Labour rights are benefiting from this great economy that this Minister of Government, Minister of Finance, I don't even know what he is. This Minister of Finance is declaring that we are making money. Jamaica is making money, but only the big man making the money. Because while the Jamaican people can't even shop for the week, can't even shop for the month, they have to shop day by day. Just for today, our government can find enough money to give themselves 300% increase. Listen to me, Jamaica. Hear what I am saying to you. When I say Jamaica is the next Haiti coming, because what this government is doing is ensuring that Jamaica becomes a kind of social Darwinism. Jamaica is now divided between 2 classes. There's going to be no more middle class. What you're going to have is the upper class, a small minority of people in whose hand is concentrated the wealth, and the lower class, the poverty-stricken mass. And when poor people can't get food, the rich going to have to pay for it. Jamaica, I'm speaking to you because many of you run up and down and accept $5,000 on election day. Many of you run up and down and accept, if some of you even demand $20,000 and think that you did yourself well when you pat yourself on the shoulder, me get $20,000 if you go vote for them. That's the last $20,000. How long did that last you for? How long? And what did you spend for that? And what will you now spend for that? Because you have just sold the future of your children and your grandchildren for a little bit of money on election day to vote somebody in who doesn't even care for you. I'm going to ask you, Jamaicans, look around you and look at who are the people who are benefiting from this economy. Ed Bartlett, in the last sectoral debate in Parliament, was boast of how Jamaica has hit the jackpot in tourism. Almost 4.4 billion US dollars in earning in last year alone. In fact, just the last 2 months, January, February of this year, 1 billion US dollars, almost 1 million tourists already come to Jamaica. How much of that money is Portland feeling? How much of that money we're receiving? Are you seeing the benefit of tourism in East Portland? I remember as a boy walking up and down in Port Antonio, tourists used to be on the street like flies. Tourists from everywhere, sometimes 4 cruise ships in the harbor. Bonny View Hotel packed out. Now Bonny View Hotel is a relic. Kitchfield of hotels, now them a broke down relic. All of East Portland, the nice hotels, them locked down. Yet $4.4 billion in tourist money, and we not get none. And that is why I'm saying to you, Jamaicans, tonight, I speak to you not as comrades or laborites, not as PNP or JLP, but as Jamaican. Time come to take a stand. Time come for the people of Fellowship Division to take a stand and have some self-respect and reject the people who reject them. It is not about whether we should elect the People's National Party into power. It's about the fact that we need the People's National Party to get back into government. Because, as you can see, we have a government that does not know how to govern. We have a government that is not working in the best interest of our people. Comrades, tonight, it's not about whether we should consider Colin Bell as your next member of Parliament for North East Centre. For Eastern Portland, please forgive me. You know North East Centre is on my mind. It's not about whether we should elect Colin Bell for Eastern Portland. It's about that we cannot afford for him not to be the next member of Parliament. Comrades, you must remember this. East Portland is a PNP constituency. It's a PNP constituency, so comrades, may I beg you to have some self-respect and get back this constituency to where it belongs. It's a PNP. Remember from Donald Rudd, Sam Lawrence, Dr. Bloomfield. Come on, comrades. And now we have a man who you give him the microphone and you're proud when he speaks. He can put 2 sentences together and make you feel proud to be a member of East Portland. Proud to know that you have a man who, when he wins, he is of the caliber to be a minister of government. Unfortunately, we cannot say the same thing about the sitting member of Parliament. I am from this constituency, and I cannot be proud whenever that member of Parliament opens our mouth. Time comes for us to have some self-respect. We need to put into Parliament people that we want our children to look up to. We want our children to emulate, and we can't want our children to emulate somebody who will just dance and boast when they pave road. That's a shame that a member of Parliament can patch a little piece of road and then boast about it like she did something fantastic, like she did something extraordinary. When a member of Parliament gives you a road, it's your right to have road. And a member of Parliament can't boast to say, vote for me because I gave you road. It's like asking the ATM to give your ATM a round of applause for giving you your own money. Comrades, Jamaicans, laborites, time come. Those of you who remember the old days when East Portland was booming, Michael Manley talk about eat what you grow and grow what you eat, and he put his money to his mouth. I remember the days when farming was a big thing in Portland. Banana, coconut, dasheen, cocoa, yam, you name it. Coffee! Now everything dead. Rafting on the Rio Grande was a big thing. Poor people in a East Portland, in a Fellowship, in a Barrydale, in a Stanton used to make good money to build their house for rafting on the Rio Grande Valley. Moving actors come down to act on the Rio Grande Valley. Now Portland is dead. You have Portland, and you need to take it back. Labor rights, you have sold out Portland for $5,000. Shame on you. Labor rights, you have allowed a people who don't even like you. You have allowed a people who will never socialize with you. You have allowed a set of people who, when they choose partner for themselves or for their children, they don't look at your color. And you have chosen them over your own and make them buy you out for a little curry goat and some rum and $25,000. I say shame on you. Portland, remember where you come from and go back to it. You are lukewarm, comrades. You are lukewarm, comrades. You are no longer hot, nor cold, because if you were hot, then Colin Shackleford and Bell would have been the counselor of the Fellowship Division. Let's go back to the beginning and make sure you right that wrong and make him the next member of Parliament. I used to be a proud son of Portland, and I want to be proud again. So let's bring back Jamaica and bring back Portland. Comrades, time come.
Let the trumpets play.
Show him some love, comrades. Ryan Simpson. Doctor Ryan Simpson.
Like Sammy Winter. Sisters are turning on them.
Hold on. And the first one I hear him, don't. When I love him, don't. If you don't love him, say power. Say power. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. We are in a serious dilemma. And I'm not joking, I make. It's a crocodile skin they put on a man and taking picture in a Rio Grande and say crocodile in a Rio Grande because they want to carry rafting and Martha break. You know, from day one me rate Mark Golding. Mark Golding wife black. Mark Golding and a roast breadfruit. Mark Golding a real down to earth Jamaican. If you don't love Mark Golding, say power. If you don't love Mark Golding, say power. Ladies and gentlemen, when I thought